Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is safe and healthy. For creating a health awareness, we have done a tracking yesterday for our female members, and I hope that will inspire them to start a journey for fitness. And happy Women's Day to all. On behalf of NAVI Mumbai branch, it's my privilege to welcome all of you, all the speaker participants to this webinar on Women's Day. Our today's webinar topic is on glass ceiling, a woman professional's perspective. Women who celebrated breaking the glass ceiling by building impenetrable ceilings for others. We have so many examples, women who are breaking glass ceiling, like our finance minister, Nirmala Sitharaman madam, and also our newly appointed SEBI chairperson, Madhvi Puri Buch. So in our profession also, our all three council members, ma'am, is creating an example for our coming next generation. They are setting an impenetrable glass ceiling for all the female members. We have with us our energetic, quick decision maker, chairperson, CA Abhishek Sahaji. I would like to invite Abhishek Sahaji to give a welcome note. Over to you, Abhishek.
Thank you very much, Poonam. Respected Central Council member and today's speaker, CA Priti Savla ma'am. Our Regional Council member, CA Sanjay Nikam sir. My colleague and
Abhishek, can you please put on your screen so you can see you? Camera on कीजिए.
Camera on है मैडम.
नहीं दिख रहा है. मुझे तो नहीं दिख रहा है. और किसको दिख रहा है? अभिषेक.
हाँ, दिख रहा है.
हाँ?
Yeah, he is visible.
I think you have logged in through two instruments.
We can see him in one camera.
So you are visible.
Okay, sorry ma'am. So, respected senior council, Central Council member, CA Priti Savla ma'am, today's speaker, our Regional Council member, CA Sanjay Nikam sir, my colleague and Vice Chairman, CA Arshal Ajmera, Treasurer, Secretary, CA Nijay Nilesh Bajaj, Treasurer, CA Amit Somani, and Amit Penani, and other committee members, and one of the dynamic person in Women Wing, and our managing committee member, CA Poonam Pathak, CA Archana Saraf madam, Ranga madam, and all the members of NAVI Mumbai branch. So, as you all know, this is our first program of new committee. So first, I will wish a happy Women's Day to all of you. And as Poonam mentioned, yesterday we celebrated women's trekking event at Belapur, and which were participated by more than 50 women members from NAVI Mumbai, as well as few of them from Powai and Govandi also. So that was a fantastic event. So I congratulate the Women Wing of NAVI Mumbai branch. Before we start this session, I would like to say something about this year activities or the vision towards the NAVI Mumbai branch, as this is our first program. So, ma'am, we are planning to, as you can see the logo itself, Beyond the Horizon. So we are coming with the theme called Beyond the Horizon. So in this year we would try to cover additional seminar as well as virtual webinars, as well as the other events related to other than our traditional areas. Like we are going beyond our what we are doing traditionally practices. So we are coming with new fintech startups, Digital India or Metaverse types program. So that will help our members to enhance their portfolio as well as business, that will get the additional business opportunity this year. Also, ma'am, we have started just a health studio program that will cover around 12 sessions that will include virtual as well as physical program that will help members to enhance their health related issues, and will try to cover all the aspects like meditation, Zumba, yoga, running, cycling, marathon, etc. And that is a combo of the program, and that is a health series. Health studio is annual program, so that we are coming. Also, we are looking for some new uh, areas for startup and new things, so that will cover in our letter or program. So this is the concept behind the theme beyond the horizon. So whatever we are here, yeah, at whatever your current level, you have to go up and grow yourself. That is our mission for this year. And this means our other managing committee members who has joined recently. So I just wanted to introduce CA Vishal Dagaria, CA Amit Somani, CA Praveen Khatri, and CA Nikhil Natekar, who is also part of our managing committee members. So I warm welcome all of you once again. So with this, I hand over to Poonam. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Priti.
Yes, thank you.
And now we have with us a person who is so helpful and always available for all the members. He is just a call away. Our regional council member, CA Sanjay Nikam sir. Sir, please say a few words and please address all the participants.
Thank you, Poonam. Thank you so much for your kind introduction. Dignitaries on the dais, our senior mentor, CA Priti Savla ma'am, Central Council member from our region, Western region of India, our beloved and youngest and vibrant chairman, Abhishek Shah, his deputy, Harshal Ajmera, vice chairman and Vikasa chairman, our responsible and senior member of the team, Nilesh Bajaj sir is heading our team as a secretary this year. One more, my friend, Amit Tenan is a known face in Navi Mumbai, who will be taking care of our treasury. He is treasurer of the Navi Mumbai branch of WRC. Poonam Pathak is a well-known face and very popular face among the women in Navi Mumbai branch. She is representing our women wing of Navi Mumbai, and she is our committee member. Apart from these young chaps, we have like Vishal is there, Nikhil is there, Amit is there. So friends, we are presenting you our new and young vibrant team to Navi Mumbai branch. Very good evening to one and all the seniors, fellow members and students. Welcome to this webinar. Abhishek, there cannot be a great start of your activities giving bow to our women's strength. The first activity you are starting with is taking blessings of our woman power. So there cannot be a better moment than this. We all respect women, and with blessing and support of all the women friends, our women friends, your career and your tenure as a chairman will be definitely successful. We are there. Priti madam also is there to support you. Friends who are attending today's webinar, let me tell you, 7-8 months back, we started our women wing. Since then, they have independently organized around 10 to 12 activities. Yesterday also, we had witness activity of trekking. Poonam is there to represent women, and she is fitness freak. I think her vision for this year and this our Navi Mumbai branch to make our members health cautious, and her activities are not limited to women only. She is actively participating in our other activities also. Friends, let me honestly tell you, with the inauguration of Priti ma'am only inaugurated our women wing. You remember, ma'am? And with the support of women wing, our strength is doubled. So very, very congratulations and best wishes to all the women members here. Thank you very much for participating in large numbers. The number of participants are very good at this point of time. So friends, I wish all the best to our new team, all the best to our women on this Women's Day. So I'm taking one liberty. I'll take you 1 or 2 minutes. Few lines in Hindi, my views on that with respect to Women Days. एक कविता है दूसरे कवि की है, मैं उसको रिप्रोड्यूस कर रहा हूँ. हाँ, नारी हूं मैं, आसमां से ऊंची हूं मैं.
I think there is a connectivity issue.
दिवस पर समस्त नारी परिवार को मेरी तरफ से प्रणाम, and I wish all the best to all of you. Thank you very much for inviting me here. It's a Abhishek ji, I think Poonam ma'am ka hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, Poonam.
My network is working, I think.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. So thank you so much, sir. And sir guided us in while I was working on this woman being, and sir have been always helpful to all of us. And you just go with the idea, sir, we want to do this. हाँ करो ना, करते हैं ना, चलो करते हैं ना. So this is something support as a senior we always have with us, and that's why we are able to go ahead, because we have like चलो हमारे पास support है. So thank you, sir, for this. And when it comes to networking, networking is not all about collecting the contact list. You have to create a relationships, and your networking is your network is net worth, what is said. So, and we females are so good in maintaining the relationships. More about the female networking and life balance we will be learning from our today's speaker, Central Council member Priti Savla ma'am. Now I want to invite CA Archana Saraf ma'am to introduce our today's inspiring leader, CA Priti Savla ma'am.
Hello all.
Over to you, Archana ma'am.
Yeah, hello all.
Yeah.
It is always a pleasure to introduce our beloved Priti ma'am to talk about her educational qualifications. She's qualified chartered accountant since 2000, and she's achieved her DISA certificate in 2004, and she's taken entrepreneur management from the Indian School of Business in the year 2014. She's an insolvency professional, and she's done a certificate course in forensic accounting and fraud detection. She's working as a Central Council member currently, and she's been a regional council member from 2013 to 2022. She was a chairperson of WIRC in the year 2019-20, and she was a treasurer of WIRC in 2013-14. She's always been a guiding force for all the women CA. She believes in highest level of integrity and ethics. She maintains confidentiality and observes an independent outlook and transparency. She's been able to sustain a consistent performance by accepting the challenges and shouldering responsibility of accountability. She brings creative and innovative solutions based on factual information. She firmly follows, powered by professionalism, driven by values. She's currently a director in Perch Strategic Advisors Private Limited and Perch Foundation. She's also a director in IRB, just a minute, sorry. IRB Infrastructure Developers Limited. And she's mentored more than 250 women CAs in their career, and she's received various awards, including from parliamentarians. It is our pleasure to have Priti ma'am as a speaker in our session today. Thank you.
Shall I take up now?
Yes, sir. So now I request Priti ma'am to kindly take the charge and start today's session, please.
So very young and dynamic chairman of the Mumbai branch, very dear friend, C. Abhishek Shah, and entire team. I can see Harshal, Nilesh ji, as well as Amit, and all other members, and my dear friend Poonam, the managing committee members. I can see your branch nominee and the regional council member, and very dear friend C.A. Sanjay Nikam. who is over here and very helpful, always available for all the members of Navi Mumbai. So, and my dear friends, Rama and Archana madam. So very, and all seniors, as well as all seniors and my dear friends, I can say, being the women program, all wonderful, beautiful, intelligent women. And I can't forget the Priti Pokharna, wife of Abhishek also. She was there in the branch earlier, and I will be failing my duty if I forget CA Meenakshi Raj, who is not here today because of her health issues. So, and again, Supriya Gokhale and a lot of friends of Navi Mumbai, with the blessings of our Patil sir. So, in the beginning, Abhishek has given a broad roadmap of the annual activity plan, what he has planned to do. I am sure he has given in very brief manner the health series and the bank branch audit and various other programs which he is planning to do. If he plans this session entirely will take in that only, because I know he has planned lot of activities for the members. So I wish Abhishek all the best for all your activities and successful year. The trend which has been started by Sanjay Nikam will continue to get the award. So I wish you all the best, Abhishek. Coming to the Poonam, I was very excited actually to come yesterday in the marathon run or trekking, whatever you say, to participate in that, because it is so exciting. And whenever I see your photos in the Facebook or social media, I always feel we should also be like that. And if you have planned program this trekking for women, so I understand that if a woman is energetic, the entire family will be energetic, because she serves to the family. If woman is energetic, the office environment will also be energetic, because she is there in the office doing a lot of work, interacting with the people in the office. So that is the main thing which you have taken up in a very smart way to begin your year. So again, I wish you all the best for all these activities. I am sure every month you will be planning such a kind of innovative and new activities in smart way. At the Central Council, I am the Vice Chairperson of Women Members Empowerment Committee. And we are coming up with a lot of things this year, lot of innovative things this year, monthly programs, quarterly conferences, training workshops, Women Achievers Awards. So a lot of things are planned. And once this annual activity action plan is approved in the council, we will come to you, and I require the support from Navi Mumbai branch for doing lot of activities for the women for their benefit. And friends, let me tell you, this is a consecutive 8th year where I am there on Women's Day at Navi Mumbai. So earlier physically and now virtually. So I always wait for Navi Mumbai, that I have to, I will, whether I will go somewhere or not, but I will come to Navi Mumbai for women program, because it is at my heart. So friends, we will do a lot of programs, and the great support from Central Council also for Navi Mumbai. That is my assurance in front of all. So wish you all the best, and I am sure with the support of Sanjay Nikam, lot of support will be given from the region also for doing various initiatives and activities at Navi Mumbai, and for the benefit of the members, students, and this entire fraternity of Navi Mumbai will prosper. under the leadership of Abhishek and entire team. Wish you all the best. So now, friends, coming to the session. So what is networking? As rightly said by Poonam, network is net worth. And why networking is required and why this topic is required separately for the women? Is it like that ki women are not doing networking or they require to teach networking? So friends, networking as such is required for everyone, whether is a male or female. However, female can do networking in various different ways also. That also we will come to know how the female can come to know networking in different ways. So certain type of networking can be done by all male as well as female. However, the research which I have done 10 years back for the female chartered accountants, it has given me the result that 50% of the women CAs are not doing anything because of their either, their family issues or their child or their once they come, take the break and then they want to come, then there is a huge gap because a lot of new things have come in last 5 years, GST or IBC or valuation, and lot more other things are coming up. Technology has changed a lot and the women are not updated and they have the internal fear whether they will be able to catch up with this technology and these changes. But friends, if you desire, if you determine, you can. So that is the fundamental. Again, how the networking will help in all these things. So we can start doing networking with the Navi Mumbai branch. How to start doing networking with Navi Mumbai branch? So Abhishek and Harshal, Amit, Poonam, Nileshji, all are there. So you can start communicating with them. You can have certain WhatsApp groups or communication, open communication, and start networking. Since you are doing a lot of programs, you can invite them as a coordinators. The new members who are willing to be the coordinators, you can invite them as a speakers. If they are doing for the first time, keep some senior person as a chairman of the session and give them opportunity as a speaker. So this is the way the networking can happen. There are other things, coordinator, speaker, the writer. You are doing a lot of research programs also. Lot of researches are being done at Navi Mumbai. I know that because I was a branch nominee earlier. So you can invite them, your members as a research. So all these things you are already doing. I am just updating. So you can do all these things and the members can also connect with them. It is not possible for Abhishek or Poonam or Amit or Harshal to understand who wants to write or who wants to be the coordinator. So that is the duty of the members to actually connect to them, to the office bearers or the chairman, and understand and convey them that I want to do this. So there is no harm into it. Whenever we go in the physical program, 50% of the members actually do not carry the cards, visiting cards with them. There is a first point, how to network. You exchange your card, you convey what are your areas of practice or whether you are in job and what you are allowed to do. So that is a way of networking. So another way, so I was like, I am staying in I was going somewhere and I was in the elevator in my residence building. And the new, I'm staying at 5th floor and one new people have arrived staying on the 4th floor. So I just asked, every time otherwise we go in the elevator, if new people come, we just don't speak, don't talk to them on our own. अगर उसको जरूरत होगी तो वो आएगा ना, हम तो पहले से रहते हैं, उसको जरूरत है, we don't speak to them. So I just asked them, who are you, from where you are coming? So I came to know they are like surgeons. He was orthopedic surgeon and just introduced, exchanged the cards and all. So that is how just it was hardly 1-2 minutes connection, started talking. So I'm giving this example. You can correlate and do this type of networking, which will help you in future. So this is not only the professional networking, but how it can be converted into the benefits for both of the people who are meeting. So can exchange the cards. So then after some period, he connected me कि आप क्या ये इनकम टैक्स रिटर्न आप करते हैं, आप प्रोजेक्ट फाइनेंस करते हो, अभी हम हॉस्पिटल बनाना चाहते हैं, and all those things. So he came. And then what happened, once I was going somewhere and my accident of my finger happened. So immediately I called the doctor. Instead of calling any family member, I directly called to the doctor. He immediately came. It was nearby hospital. Leaving his hospital, he came, and immediately, without taking any for delaying further for a single minute, he has done the surgery. Otherwise, if we go to some doctors, they will take x-rays, and a lot of time they will take. My finger was broken and it was into two pieces, and if I delay or waste a single moment, the finger would have been gone. So immediately he came and has done the surgery. So this is how the networking helps. So we don't know what connections and what relation will help and benefit you and us at what point of time. It is only the relation and the connections which matters a lot. So how this small connection and the small meeting of 2 minutes meeting in elevator has helped. So it is again, if you network with your friends or chartered accountants surrounding you or the branch, you will come to know the fresh ideas. For example, now I am at the institute and I have been given the Corporate Law and Corporate Compliances Committee, SRSB, that is Sustainability Reporting Standards Board.
Ma'am, 1 minute. I think your video has been stopped. Bhagwat.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. So if you are around the people of the branch, now they are aware about lot of things what the institute is doing and what the things are going on at the institute and what are the opportunities at the institute. You are the direct connect with them. So writing an article in also is a paid thing. So if you write the article, if you also contribute for any publication, if you become the examiners, so you'll take up in the next session. So all these things has the opportunity. So if you are in connection with the people at the chairman and the office bearers and the committee members of or the institute people, you will come to know a lot of things, network with them. So for example, I am at present the vice chairperson of SRSB, that is Sustainability Reporting Standards Board. So no one knows about it. So a lot of research we are doing on SRSB, and all these things are opportunities, and all these things you'll earn out of it, and you will learn also, and you'll be able to give the professional service as well as you do research, you'll be paid. So these are, you please be in connect with the branch people, and there are a lot of opportunities. Not only in SRSB, I am also in the Women Member Empowerment Committee. We are coming up with various things at WMEC also. So please be in touch, and this is how you can do the networking with and benefits out of it. You will get access to the newer opportunities what the institute is providing. Again, you will gain more knowledge if you are there with them. If you career advice and the support. We are also starting with the mentoring program. So mentoring program means if you have taken a break in your career, if you want to rejoin, you can, we are starting with the training workshops in the areas of your choice, that is whether GST or income tax or audit or valuation or IBC. After that, you can also have a mentor for you. So who will listen to you? What are your problems? So it is one-to-one. It is not one-to-many like the conferences and the seminar. It will be one-to-one. So if you have, so there will be very highly educated and powered mentors, women mentors, and these mentee who have confusion, they don't know कि where to go, they are stuck up, कि they don't understand कि अभी मुझे कितना टाइम है, मैं प्रैक्टिस में जाऊं कि जॉब में जाऊं या मेरा खुद का बिजनेस स्टार्ट करूं. So then you will have some guide and the mentor will be provided to you by the institute. So all these things you will get an idea out of it. It will build the confidence. If you do so learn something, if you, it will build your own inner confidence and you'll be able to present yourself very properly in front of others. And it will lead to, again, work-life balance. You have to set your priorities, what you want to do in the life. You know, you can't compare with anyone. If, say, Poonam's priority is health, it is not necessary that Harshal's priority is also health. His priority can be something different. So don't compare yourself with the others. Your priorities are there. How much time you have to decide your goal. Ki, I want to maintain health at this level, or I want to earn at this level. I want that I should have 30 tax audits. You decide the goal and you work for that goal, your priorities. For women, the priorities can be different. That can be health, that can be family, that can be husband, child, their children, their office, the profession, and that priorities also can change at different point of time. For example, for 2 years, your priority may be your child, but after 2 years, your priority can change and become the profession. So you can learn and upgrade your knowledge and be with the profession. So you determine your priority. Again, networking, why it is important for the profession. Now, in today's time, the things are changing a lot. Now, GST everyday basis, some or new notification is coming. Income tax, international tax, lot of new things are coming. Again, in audit, there are standards on auditing, then there are IFRS, Ind AS, now new thing is SRSB, sustainability reporting. It is very difficult for a single person to actually practice in all the areas. Again, the valuation, IBC, and the client wants all the services under one roof. नो ये जीएसटी में क्या नया आया है, हमारा HSN कोड क्या है, TDS का रेट क्या है और क्या है. So it is not possible for one person to update everything and on the spot. So it is always better to have the partnerships, and if not partnership, the networking is the best option. So networking, so institute has come up with the networking. I will share the slides. And in next 10 minutes, we will go through the slides, then we will have a question answer session. So these are very, very exciting data, what we have, and you will also, you will get amazed with this data, friends. So friends, this is like 2016, and as on 1/4/2020, if you see the, there are total around we have around 3,10,000 chartered accountants as on 1/4/2020, out of which 55% are not having no COP, means either they are in industry or not practicing. They are 55% and only 45% are in practice. Okay, so it is like less than 1,50,000 chartered accountants all over India. It's a huge population are there in practice. Again, if we see the forms, what are the forms type and how many forms are there? So at present, we have around 90,000, 89,800 forms, 89 of we around 1,50,000 chartered accountants and 90,000 forms in India, which was around 45,000 forms in 2006, 15 years back. And what is the proportion? Like if you see the chart, if you see below, so if two partners form, out of these 90,000 forms, two partners form are 13,000 to 90,000 practicing this. So 13,217 are two partner forms. Two partners. So proprietorship as like 64,000 proprietors. And again, 3 to 10 partners forms are 11,741 forms as a 3 to 10 partners. If we see 11 to 20 partners forms are 332 only. 21 to 50 partners are only 40 forms, and exceeding 50 partners are only 9 forms. See what is the ratio as on 1/4/2020. And so what are the issues and why these large partnerships are not happening? So that also we will see. So friends, out of 45,700, there are 32,000 are proprietorships were there, and at present 64,000 are proprietors. Out of this 90,000 forms, we have seen 2, 3, 4, 5 matlab partners forms, and 65,000 are proprietorship forms. So 90,000 में से 65 मतलब more around 70% you can see are proprietors. So where we are going? So why people are not coming and making the partnerships? Shall I move to next slide? Poonam?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I think. So now challenges, what routine, what हम लोग को क्या challenges? We are the small and medium practitioners. As you, I am also the same. I am sailing in the same boat. So I understand your pain points, everyone's pain points. What are theirs? So majority of us are small and medium practitioners. So as I write earlier also I have said, it is very difficult for one person to keep upgrade the knowledge on regulations and attract the new clients. So in large firms, there is a separate team for marketing and PR. यहाँ तो execution भी अपने को करना है, काम भी अपने को लेके आना है, सब अपने को ही करना है. There is no one else. You know, or fees, there is a huge competition. अगर client fees तो बढ़ाते नहीं है, लेकिन they will always say नहीं बाजू का CA तो इतना लेता है, and that type of pressure is always there to lower the fees realization. Lot of times I have seen that कि chartered accountants, proprietors है, small partnership firms, they don't raise the bills in time. बराबर एक तो fees कम है, और अगर क्वार्टरली TDS रिटर्न फाइल करते हैं, मंथली GST रिटर्न फाइल करते हैं, ऑडिट भी करते हैं, तो फीस कभी रेस करेंगे ऑडिट होने के बाद? मतलब एक साल खत्म हो गया मार्च में, ऑडिट खत्म हुआ अभी तो जनवरी में, उससे पहले नहीं तो सितंबर में होता है, उसके बाद में पूरे साल का फीस रेस करेंगे. सो देन यू नो दैट साइकिल, और उसके बाद में 6 महीने के बाद पैसा आता है. सो द time at you render the services and you realize the fees is a huge time gap. There is a competition within the area, and also not only in the same area, but nowadays everything is becoming virtual, and a lot of advertisements are also coming, and tax practitioners, so huge competition. Cost has been raised now, the of infrastructure cost. Now the technology cost is also, we require the firewalls, we require the proper security systems with this IT upgrading. So that is also increased, and managing the cash flow becomes difficult day by day. So attracting, staff retaining, articles तो मिलते ही नहीं है. I have received 10 calls today. Articles है तो बताइए, articles मिल ही नहीं रहे हैं. So now the staff cost is increased. We keep now graduates and then they leave after every year. So the cost of the training staff as well as the retaining staff is increased as compared to articles. And the technology developments, we have to upgrade the technology every now and then. So all these things are the challenges, and we face in our routine life, these challenges. And why the networking, how the networking will help to remove these challenges and growth of our firms. So first of all, remove the hindrances of growth. So friends, I'll tell you, proprietors, why we have seen out of 90,000, 65,000 firms are proprietors. What is the reason for that? And they are not going for partnership. I want to make this interactive. Can anyone tell that? What are the reasons? अगर आपको partnership में जाना है, what you will think first? कि सामने वाला जो है, अगर वो मेरा partner होगा या होगी, तो क्या accept करना चाहिए? Yes, anyone?
Pallavi said trust issue.
Very good. Trust issue, ठीक है. वो अगर बहुत अपना जुना पुराना फ्रेंड है, हमने कॉलेज में साथ में थे, सीए भी साथ में किया है, फिर भी हम उसको पार्टनर नहीं बनाते, फिर भी हम तो हमारा ही रखते हैं. What are the reasons? ट्रस्ट है अपने को कि वो कभी अपने को धोखा नहीं देगा. Then
Hema is saying flexibility is lost. And Dimple Lakhani is saying location issue.
Ma'am, it's more to do with the mindset of the people.
Mindset, yes.
Then one participant is saying that experience. And if I say about myself, I was like losing my independence of working. That was my fear earlier.
Okay, experience, independence, mindset.
Then revenue sharing,
Right.
to set clear terms of sharing remuneration, high tax rate, experience, financially sound. Manoj is saying.
Everything. I would say everyone is correct, because these are the practical problems which everyone is facing. And when survey was done, the majority of the issue, majority of the challenge was that कि हमको हमारा नाम प्यारा है. Means कि मैं तो पूनम पाठक एंड कंपनी ही रखूंगी. I will पूनम एंड रमा एंड कंपनी, वो नहीं चलेगा. मेरा नाम कोई शेयर करे और मेरा नाम से ही फॉर्म होना चाहिए. This is one of the issue which has not come up, but this is one of the biggest challenge कि सबको खुद के नाम से ही practice. But friends, let me ask कि क्या BDO and company, क्या GT, क्या large firms, big 4 firms, वो उसमें से किसी के खुद के नाम से है? Let me know. So who is earning more? Who is earning more? Small proprietorship firm or the larger
firms?
Right. Another thing, revenue sharing. Revenue sharing मतलब हमेशा ऐसे ही होता है, काम तो मैं ही कर रही हूँ लेकिन पैसा उसको ही ज्यादा मिल रहा है. होता है कि नहीं होता है?
Yes, ma'am.
तो ऐसा ही लगता है कि हम ही करते हैं खुद, काम तो होता ही नहीं है. हम अगर नहीं रहेंगे तो friends, let me tell all of you that अगर आप नहीं रहोगे तो ऐसा कोई भी चीज नहीं है कि नहीं होगा. तो just remove that misconception and that thought कि अगर मैं हूं तो ही होता है. Just understand, it is not necessary कि execution आप करते हो तो ही होता है. The person who brings the work is also that much important. So you have to divide that. Another thing, और क्या था पूनम?
Ma'am, Vivek Patel is saying.
Rama has said the mindset. Yes. I know Rama and friend क्या नाम है?
Ritu Das, ma'am.
So both are very good friends, and both were in industry. And Ramato where has is a global personality, and Ritu was also in industry earlier with bank and all, but now still they are the partners. Because why? Because their mindset is matching. Because they are so close friends कि ठीक मतलब they are sharing everything. They have clear idea, clear thought process कि हमको क्या करना है, हमको कहाँ पे बिजनेस डेवलप करना, अपने प्रोफेशनल डेवलपमेंट कहाँ पे करना है, कौन काम कौन क्या करेगा. So one will work on some corporate law area, another will work on audit area. So that may be the arrangement. So first thing, you should have a mindset should match, and you should have a clear understanding on what you are going to do, what another partner is going to do, what are your profit sharing ratio, how the execution will happen. Friends, lot of time it happens that various works actually our subordinate or our receptionist or our juniors can do, but we are actually involved in those activities, and our very important time goes in that activity. That is the ratio of 20-80. 80% of the work you can get it done from your juniors and from your other staff, and you will be free till by that much of time, so that you can concentrate more on growth and development. So you should have very clear understanding. You should have very good support system. Good support system. So it means what? Support system means at your office you should have good people to work for you. At your home also you should have some support system, because if you are burdened at your home, then it becomes difficult to concentrate for office work or bringing some new ideas for your professional development. So you should have very good support system, clear understanding. So, and again, every half daily or once in a week, you decide the time. If you are discussing it daily with the partners, half an hour. If you are discussing, say, on weekly basis, at least 2 hours. You should discuss what has happened in entire day or entire week, what the work has been done, what the challenges have been faced, how those have been sorted out, and what is the next week's or next day's plan to go ahead. So you make that plan, you discuss. So majority of the issue will go away when you have a very clear communication system with your partner. So that is most important thing. One of the person has said that location. So friends, let me tell you, now the location is not issue at all. Now every year I used to come at Navi Mumbai. I used to come at Navi Mumbai branch at that Navi Mumbai Sports Association and deliver the session, or you wish to have Zumba over there. But now we are taking online. At that time, the number of participation was much less than what we have today, right now, because it is convenient for everyone. So location is not an issue. This is an example what I have given for today's session. Friends, I am telling you, you can sit anywhere and get the work done, and you can have online meetings, even staff also, even or you can have on hybrid mode also. Sometimes you meet, sometimes you can have a discussion over phone or online, and sometimes you can meet also. So now with this, COVID has taught a lot, and this locational, in fact, we have advantage, because we sitting here in Navi Mumbai, we can have the partnerships with someone in Chennai or Hyderabad or North in Delhi and anywhere. So the international networks are working excellently. So that we have to see everything, अगर पानी भरा है एक glass में, half glass water is filled with water, then we have to actually understand that then someone can view like that कि आधा ही भरा है, and someone will say कि नहीं आधा glass पानी भरा है, and third person, the third methodology, अरे आधा भरा, I will fill it entire glass with water. So it depends, that is your perception, your mindset, how you think, how you look at the things. So these were the hindrances for growth. But again, one more thing I would suggest, and that is the new concept which has been started, that is a mentoring concept. And you can have, like in the companies, there is always an independent director on the board of the companies. So in your partnership or in your network, you can have one independent person who is a senior person and who is a neutral to both or 3 or 5 of your partners to understand. So if any issue is happening, that person can understand and resolve those issues. So that mentoring concept is going very well nowadays. So you can always have a mentor. So attachment with the firm name, I have already spoken. Then keep pace with the change in the law. So if you have more partners, 2 partners, be able to upgrade the knowledge and deliver the client, service the client in better way. Then you can always go with the specialization and newer areas of practice. You have a more strength with you. Pooling of resources, the capacity will rise and you will be able to pool the resources, your expertise of others. If someone is expert, if you get the assignment of forensic audit, you will be, if you are partners, you are not having, you will be able to get the person who is into it. Your capacity will also increase. You will be able to show the pan-India presence also. So one partner from each area, like say Delhi and Bengaluru and in NAVI Mumbai and like that. And you can, these are the benefit. Again, our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi has also vision to create 100 big Indian firms, which will be served. So as per the institute, there are 2 forms of networking that are, one is called alliance and network. So friends, this is, before partnership. So if there is a partnership, our institute rule is like that. If some firm is say 15 years old firm, formed in say 2006, and another firm is formed in 2016. So that firm which is formed, constituted in 2016, they want to become the partner, merge the firms, both the firms. So 2016 can merge into 2006. So this newer firm has an advantage of 15 years. There's long lasting advantage. That is called merger of the firm. And this 2016 firm, and the institute is giving 5 years time. So if this 2016 firm feels that person feels कि नहीं मेरे को तो नहीं जम रहा है, तो can again demerge his firm, and his status of 2016 will be as it is till 5 years. So this is how the institute's framework. So now अगर अभी हम लोग को लग रहा है कि नहीं पार्टनरशिप जमेगा नहीं जमेगा, फिर हमको रिलेशन अच्छा है, रिलेशन खराब नहीं करना है, अगर पार्टनरशिप से हो जाएगा, पार्टनरशिप से अगर कुछ प्रॉब्लम होगा, क्या होगा, तो अभी नहीं करना है. सो बिफोर दैट इफ यू टेस्ट रिहर्सल करना है, तो उसके लिए नेटवर्क है. सो नेटवर्क में क्या होता है, तो 2 टाइप्स ऑफ नेटवर्क. सो इट इज above proprietorship but before partnerships. So there are 2 models, one is alliance and another is called network. So network is existing framework. So alliance, different firms coming together form an alliance with a name. Abhi suppose for example Amit and Poonam are coming together, unka dono ka proprietorship firm hai. If they are coming together, they can form either alliance or network, and how the name can be given, that also we will see. So I will go to the next slide. So alliance में क्या होता है? So अभी we have taken the example of Amit and Poonam. So now Amit and company and Poonam and company है. So अभी alliance का क्या, it is a new entity will be created. So it is called Amit and Poonam Alliance. So now अपना FRN रहता है, फॉर्म रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर. सो अगर वो एंड अलायंस अगर नेटवर्क करते हैं तो एंड नेटवर्क और एंड एफिलिएशन, अमित पूनम एंड अफिलिएशन और अमित पूनम एंड नेटवर्क. दिस इज द वे हाउ द नेम विल बी गिवन. अलायंस में दे विल गिव ARN नंबर, अलायंस रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर. इन नेटवर्क दे विल गिव नेटवर्क रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर. सो आपका लेटर हेड्स वगैरह है उसमें, अदर देन योर फॉर्म नेम यू कैन ऑल्सो मेंशन योर अलायंस और योर नेटवर्क फॉर्म ऑल्सो. सो आप क्लाइंट के पास जाओगे, वो लेटर हेड होगा, अरे इनका अलायंस है, इनका नेटवर्क है, यू कैन ऑलवेज से कि वी हैव 40 पीपल, और दोनों के पास अगर 10 है तो हम हमारे 20 लोग हैं ऑफिस में. सो लाइक दैट यू कैन ऑलवेज शो बिगर पिक्चर टू द योर एस्पायरिंग क्लाइंट्स. अगेन प्रैक्टिस, दोनों की प्रैक्टिस एज इट इज रहेगी, बैंक अकाउंट भी एज इट इज रहेंगे. इट विल नॉट बी टच and it will continue. Registration will be done by this at the institute. It will be done at the institute. Empanelment, अभी बैंक ब्रांच ऑडिट अगर दोनों ही फर्म कर रही है तो दोनों ही फर्म में कंटिन्यू होगा. So both the firms will be able in the same manner. जो existing काम है वो they will be able to continue in the same fashion. नया काम आता है जो वो एक लेके आता है, दूसरा करता है, that can be taken up in alliance. Again in network में there are two types of network. So one is with the lead firm concept. So in lead firm concept में क्या होगा, उसमें एक ही फर्म में मिलेगा, but that the another firm का जो क्रेडिट है वो भी उसको मिलेगा, and they will be able to get the larger audits. And again in case of conflict, अगर आपका कुछ नहीं जम रहा है so आप निकल जाओ, से आपकी फर्म एज इट इज है, उसको कुछ भी नहीं हुआ है as such. Again ethical standard taboo will apply. If one firm in the alliance or network is doing statutory audit, another firm in that same alliance will not be able to do the internal audits. So that will apply as it is. So firms are free to join or exit alliance or network. It is very easy. Continuing firm as it is रहेगी, उसमें कुछ भी टच होने वाला नहीं है. So it is again for the joint work, it is a joint responsibility. For your individual firm work, it is your individual firm's responsibility. So again think about how you fit into your organization. आप क्या करते हो, आपके कोई फ्रेंड है, आप सोचो कि अगर मुझे आगे बढ़ के सिर्फ GST करना है बट सामने वाला तो ऑडिट कर रहा है और मेरे GST क्लाइंट को कुछ चाहिए तो वो ऑडिट भी दे सकते हैं. Think about it. This is very subjective. It is different for each one, and accordingly you can decide what you can do, how you can do, your role, your scope, what work you will be able to get, what work you will be able to give. Then the ratios can be decided as per your both the firms or three of firms are joining. You all can decide, discuss it together. It is not possible to do anything overnight. It may require 1, 2, 4 times of discussion. It may happen over a period of say 2 months, 4 months or 6 months. If you require any support, any mentor, I can be of support, or I can also get you someone who is expert into that. That support will also be given. As such, we are planning to have this mentorship program at Institute for specifically for women. So that will be there. The more you make yourself involved, it is easier it will become. You have to involve yourself to get into this. Networking is one of the best ways for professionals to stay up to date with the changing professional standards and the trends. If you see what are the networking standards, you can just Google it, IFAC networking. There are various ways in which networking and the sharing of profit, sharing ratio of the fees can happen. there are various rules कि base अपने को एक रखना है, sharing कैसे करना है, lot of things are available. IFAC has given lot of, even one BCA's book is also there, how to share the revenue and how to share the surplus. This is also there. So you learn, there are various techniques are there. There is, if you want to grow, you have to network. There is no other alternative. With the networking, the more time and effort if you invest, the better you will get the returns. If it's working tricky to begin with, starting में आपको difficult लगेगा, but धीरे धीरे जैसे ही, if you are involved in that, you are getting more work, your execution is also, in the beginning it may be difficult, but don't think about the short runs and the short term. You have to think about the larger and the long run over a period of say 5 years, how you want to be, your firm, your profession, your personality, how much it should be, how it should be looking like. For that, you have to start doing right away, and then only you'll be able to reach to that level. Other peoples are also like, you have to be the leader for yourself, and you have to gain confidence of others, so others automatically are with you. So this is, you have to prove your leadership for all this networking, your professional development, your professional growth. It is an investment of time, investment of energy for your personal growth, professional growth. So this is what I can say. And I really thank you. If you have any question, we can take for next 5 minutes. I know a lot of members who have joined personally. Members also know me. Anytime I'm available for everyone. So let me know. At present also, we can take 5 minutes for the question. You can put in the chat box or raise your hand, and Poonam can give the charge. Hirsch Realty is a proprietorship firm, can't grow exponentially. Growth is very limited.
Unmute karo.
So Vivek has asked a question. Proprietorship firm. So you have to draw your plan, where you want to grow, in which area, in which sector you want to grow. And there is nothing, it's ocean. It's the ocean. You will definitely, you upgrade your knowledge, you show your talent, showcase your talent. If you want to grow realty, I don't know whether if you're in construction, in GST, you give the presentation, you showcase what you are doing. The work will flow. You write the articles, you discuss with your friends, you network with others. You'll definitely get lot of work. This is my personal experience, how we have grown. We have, by reading the articles, the people start calling you and understand what are the provisions of the act. And then, nothing is overnight. It is a patience you will require, but you have to upgrade knowledge and showcase your knowledge. Vivek, I am 100% sure you will grow.
So any other participants have any questions?
Vivek, you got the answer. I understand.
Madam,
Participant has raised hand.
1 or 2 points I would like to raise here. Shall I?
Yeah, sure.
Madam, over the year, what experience we have gained, and many queries are raised by the members many times. So what we will do, we will compile those queries, because within span of 1 or 2 hours, लोगों के queries भी पूरी तरह से नहीं आ पाती है. So there are many queries like if proprietor joint partnership firm, what about his seniority, and what about whether he will get the empanelment work or not. Even merger acquisition and demerger, there are many technical issues also there. So I think we will compile the questionnaire, and we will have again one more interactive session because I understand, ma'am, because within 1.5 hours time, it is very tough to explain everything to the members.
Yeah. So the act is very clear on this, Sanjay bhai, about the merger, that if a smaller firm joins the large firm, the standing of the larger firm will be there for the younger one also. And this standing will be, the smaller one will be able to demerge up to 5 years, and the standing of the younger one also will be there up to 5 years. मतलब 5 साल इंस्टीट्यूट ने सोचा है कि 5 साल में आपको पता चल जाएगा कि आप जो फर्म में ज्वाइन हो रहे हो उसके साथ आप कंटिन्यू कर पाओगे या नहीं. And that is excellent support and the clause by the institute.
True.
So ma'am, we have a question. We have two questions. Vikrant ji is saying, in small cities, we cannot differ work like GST, company law, etc. between the partners. My question is that how to overcome our problems?
So I can say that the problem is a mindset. Even in the small cities, in GST also there is a huge work. In company law also there is a huge work. You decide the area in which you want to excel. So by sitting at, I'll give you one example. You know Zoho, everyone knows Zoho. Zoho is a very big company and having a very big buildings in the Chennai. They are technology company and very large. They were having some 3,000 plus employees in a building. So now because of the lockdown, what they have done, they have stopped the people coming to the office have been stopped. And now these people are from the small villages of the South India. And all the people have gone to their villages. And still the company has now actually reached to the newer heights because all the people are working from home, from the villages. The company has given the support, the technological support that everyone is. So they have reduced their cost and providing the services. So just correlate this with your thing. Whatever area you want to excel, have the knowledge and build the technology in such a way that you are able to reach out to so many people and get the work. You know, person sitting at some place, whether is a high court judge, is also getting the work because the name speaks and your experience and your expert knowledge will speak out.
So ma'am, I hope Vikrant, your question is answered. And Ritika is asking, she wants mentorship for finding out non-traditional area of practice.
Definitely, we will come up with the mentoring program, and there are various areas like valuation, insolvency, SRSB, I have told, sustainability reporting standards, then SSE, social stock exchanges coming up. The 4 areas I have told you right now, IFRS and international taxation, FEMA, Evergreen now, treaty, you understand the treaties, what they are saying. These are the newer areas, and mentoring expert, subject expert, we will come up with the mentoring also. I hope for the time being, another
all the questions is answered.
As Sanjay is rightly said, let us now not go into many questions and let us stop over here and you can compile the questions and then come up.
So as ma'am suggested us, we all are always available for you. You can connect to us and be in touch. So like we can create more opportunity for all. And with this, I would like to invite CA Harshal Ajmera, Vice Chairperson of NAVI Mumbai, Vice Chairman of NAVI Mumbai branch, to give a vote of thanks.
So before vote of thanks, I would like to invite Kemisha Soni madam, who is the Central Council member and my guide. I can say because she is senior, she is in the 3rd term at the Central Council and she always available to guide me also. So thank you very much, Kemisha madam, for accepting the invitation. And in spite of her very, very busy schedule, she is really committed. The way she is doing the work is excellent, I can say.
I'm struggling with my laptop. So just confirmation from your side that some issues in my laptop. So I'm just changing over that laptop. My voice is okay.
Perfect.
Yes, yes.
So just first I will try to share screen, because here I'm like seeing that mirror image. So that is some issue in our laptop. So just I would like to share my screen. So if that is
Sure, sure. Yeah, you can share your screen. By that time, Harshal will give a vote of thanks. As such, it is not required.
yeah. Meanwhile, so my screen is visible.
Yes.
And
Yes, yes, madam.
okay, fine. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. We also acknowledge the presence of our immediate past chairman, CA Sanjay Bijwa, sir. We welcome you, sir. So, like Priti madam has rightly said, networking is the net worth. With this, I would like to thank Priti madam for taking out time for Navi Mumbai branch again from his busy schedule. Now we believe that you are now more busier, you have more responsibilities. Still, we thank you for taking time for our branch, ma'am. Also would like to thank you for sharing the developments happening at ICAI level for the women, and what are the developments, what are the new things which we are going to introduce at ICAI level. Rightly, you have mentioned that networking can be started from a branch. So we request members to join the branch, participate in branch webinars or seminars. We are introducing new financial year going to come, and you can join us in the new financial year, and you can become the member of the branch. And at the end, I would like to say the best thing which happened in COVID is the barrier of the location is removed, which is rightly mentioned by Priti madam. So now we can work from anywhere. We don't need to come to office. We can use hybrid model. So with this, I would like to thank Priti madam on behalf of Navi Mumbai branch for taking out his precious time and giving us a network, like a detailed analysis or detailed insights on the networking. Thank you very much. On behalf of Navi Mumbai branch, we would like to give a certificate of appreciation to you, madam.
Thank you very much.
Displayed on the screen.
So thank you so much, Harshal. As it is said, कि हर चुनौती में एक बड़ा अवसर छुपा होता है, एंड क्या अवसर हमारे पास हैं हमारे प्रोफेशनल करियर में. Here we have with us Kemisha ma'am to tell us about professional opportunities. I have attended ma'am's session while I was just beginning my practice, and it helped me a lot, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So for this, I would like to introduce CA Rama ma'am to give an introduction of CA Kemisha Soni ma'am.
Thank you very much, Poonam. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Happy International Women's Day. I've heard Sheryl Sandberg saying, in future, there will be no female leaders. There'll be only leaders. Today, I'm here to introduce one such leader who is not only dynamic, successful, a very helpful professional colleague, CA Kemisha Soni. Ms. Kemisha Soni holds a bachelor's and master's degree in commerce. She qualified as a chartered accountant in the year 1997 and completed her LLB in the same year. She holds a certificate in visa too. This is just on her academic side. If you think academics is impressive, please wait for me to introduce her professional achievements globally, nationally, and regionally. Currently, Madam CA Kemisha Soni is serving a second consecutive term in the Central Council of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Being an outstanding professional and a committed member of the council, she's been nominated as a member to distinguished international forums for accounting professions such as SAFA committees of SAR countries on professional ethics and independence, small and medium practice for 2 years in a row from 2016 to 18, and again in the year 2019 to 20. In 2017-18, she also served as an observer International Ethics Standard Board for Accountants, that is the IESBA, at the prestigious International Federation of Accountants, New York. And currently, she holds the position of Technical Advisor of IESBA, New York. She's been the chairperson of the Women's Leadership Committee of the South Asian Federation of Accountants, that is SAFA, of SAARC countries in 2019 and 2020 for 2 consecutive years. Apart from her extensive international experience, she has held the affairs as a chairperson, vice chairperson, conveyor of many committees, like Committee for Capacity Building of Members in Practice in the year 1890, Ethical Standard Boards 1617, 1718, 1819, and 2021, Professional Development Committee in 1718, Women Members Empowerment Committee 1617 and 2021, Group to explore various options like Udin, and Group for arbitration and related matters. Having a remarkable leadership skill, she has many firsts to her credit, such as the distinction of being the first women chairperson of Indore branch of CIRC in the year 2008-9. Subsequently, the first women chairperson of CIRC in the year 2010-11, and the first women chairperson of the Board of Studies of ICAI in the year 2019-20. During her tenure as chairperson of Indore branch, during her chairmanship, Indore branch bagged the award for the best branch award, and the CIRC received the award for highly commendable region. Owing to her vast experience, professional expertise, and sharp acumen, she has served as a director to the boards of Madhya Pradesh Stock Exchange, Shubh Lakshmi Mahila Cooperative Bank Limited, Indore. She also served as a regional arbitrator at the prestigious BSE and NSE. She is nominated member of the Madhya Pradesh Cooperative Audit Board. On account of her immense contribution to the accounting profession and the society, she's been honored with many awards like Luminaries of Central India by Dainik Bhaskar, Pratibha Koch Samman by Patralekha Manch, and Devi Ahalya Narsi Gaurav Alankran Award. She has represented Indore, MP, Devi Ahalya Vidyalaya as a captain and team member in various state and national level badminton tournaments. You can understand her overall development or her capability in every area of profession and physical and personal life. Besides holding the chair at the Continuing Professional Education Committee and Women Members Empowerment Committee in the 2 years in a succession, she is currently the Vice Chairperson of the Ethical Standards Board, Deputy Convener of the Digital Re-Engineering and Learning Directorate, and a member of a wide spectrum of committees like Accounting Standards Board, Audit Committee, Committee for Members in Practice, Editorial Board, International Affairs Committee, Committee for Members in Industry, and Business and Management Committee. Today, she is here to do the most important thing a woman can do for another, that is to expand her sense of actual possibilities. With these words, I welcome you, ma'am, to the platform of NAVI Mumbai branch for this Women's Day celebration. It's once again our pleasure and privilege to have you today in our branch. The stage is all yours, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, madam, for kind introduction. Very good evening. Am I audible now?
Yes, madam.
Yes, some issues at my part at Institute office. So, very good evening, everyone. My dear friend and council colleague, Vice Chairperson, CLCG Committee, SRSB Committee, WMEC Committee, Priti Savla Madam, and she is also member of Standing Committee, and she is very active, basically from WIRC's.
In connectivity.
Kemisha madam, your voice has gone.
Yes, madam.
કેમિશા મેડમ અવાજ નથી આવતું રે. अभिषेक फोन लगा रहे हैं क्या उनको?
यस मैडम, मैंने कॉल.
Women's Day is not only one day, it is every day. And I know that International Women's Day is observed on 8th March, but friends, the day we recognize our strength, the day we cherish all that we have achieved with our hard work, and the day we feel proud of ourselves is Women's Day for us. So I'm really happy to see that NAVI Mumbai branch has organized and designed this women conference to acknowledge the strength, achievement and accomplishment of our women. So
Ma'am, otherwise you can share with us. We can also present.
because through mobile, so I have received call. So that is the issue.
Otherwise you can share with us. We'll present.
Okay, okay.
Because,
Just give me a minute. We will workshop training. And with the changing economic landscape, last year WMEC assigned a specific theme for that year. So that year theme was digital empowerment for inclusive growth. Like because concept already started, work from home, flexi working hour. That's why we thought that this theme definitely will make certain difference related to that. As ratio, I'm just keeping ratio related to women member. We all are aware about that. Then specifically, I would like to mention about WMEC because we started one projects related to success story of women chartered accountant. So already we started this project and got an amazing response from the members. So till date, we have also received a number of stories from women chartered accountant all over the country. So these success stories have already been featured on the women portal of ICAI, and we will also be beginning to make video for the same. So I would convey Priti madam also regarding that, because other member can motivate through that story and they can correlate this type of story with their own story. So to inspire other women members to set and achieve higher goals, women members are invited to share their success story who have reached a helm of affairs within and outside of the profession, like in business, corporate, startups, social engineering, NGOs, civil administrations, academic, etc. So dear friends, you can also share your success story to WMEC. Next is, I would like to share about our dedicated portal. That is major initiative, I would say. So it also aims to provide a common platform to our women chartered accountant to update their knowledge and share their views and concerns. As a member, you can contribute by submitting articles for the journal, portal, or also for our e-newsletter also. And most important, we have also compiled professional opportunity, more than 100 professional opportunity in diversified field. So WMEC covers professional opportunity for women member in each webinar organized by WMEC, and also we have uploaded that video lecture on portal also. So you can also visit our portal, and that portal address already I have mentioned in that. And one important home page which is totally dedicated for women portal, that also providing a linkage between women members and CA firm and arrangement of a platform through the women members portal. So company and firm also can upload their details. So that is sort of job placement portal as per requirement of our female chartered accountant, whether in the form of work from home, whether in the form of flexi working hours, assignment basis. So they can search through this portal that type of professional opportunity through our women member empowerment portal. Now, next committee has also, that Priti already mentioned about independent director. So I would say this particular opportunity is totally reserved for women chartered accountant. So we have also designed certain programs, workshops related to women in directors, and also committee has published handbook on role of women directors for the members who are or are desirous of holding directorship position in corporate. So this handbook is also very good and excellent publication of WMEC. So you can refer that also, because in that particular handbook, do's, don'ts related to independent director, certain ethical requirement also we have incorporated as per Companies Act provisions, SEBI related compliances, all we have incorporated in this publication. So dear friend, techno input, really technology, digital world, ABC, city of technology. Last year also we kept theme related to digital empowerment, because I'm a great believer in the power of technology to make specifically work-life balance better for everybody in the profession. So update yourself on technology front. And main challenges of working women have been time and traveling constraints due to family commitment or otherwise. So innovation and adoption of information technology tool have minimized these constraints to a great extent. So just I would refer that please use all type of our technological tools, and we have also uploaded lecture on our digital learning hub related to this type of technology, cloud computing, AI, blockchain already. A small video uploaded on our digital learning hub. And next, before like starting to about that professional opportunity, I would just suggest, just go through that CMP committee website related to so many benefits for our chartered accountants, specifically in reference of we have certain type of arrangement with so many software company related to office management, practice management, related to GST, income tax. If our young chartered accountant, they want to start their own practice, so they can refer this type of tools also, and they can use for their office purpose also, because at very nominal rates we have tie-up, institute has tie-up with certain type of software company, certain type of insurance company, for example indemnity insurance. If you are in advisory and consultancy area, so this professional indemnity insurance, 90% discount is available. So member can avail certain type of benefit which are already there in CMP committee. Then next, about we have also compiled about government schemes related to women entrepreneur, then related to so many other schemes, finance scheme. So we have also compiled all type of women members related entrepreneurship related schemes which are available on our particular government portal. And also this year we have published one publications, and I would say that Priti madam has already played instrumental role in that type of publication. State-wise, what are facilities and relaxations available in the form of taxation, in the form of stamp duty. So that compilation, that publication also available on our portal. So dear friends, you can use that also. Now I will share certain type of professional opportunity which is available on ICAI platform. So specifically, we have so many more than 40 committees. You all are aware about that. So apart from your practice, you can also be part of that particular committee as per your interest. For example, we have examination committee, board of studies, quality review board, FRRB. So that is also, honorarium is also very good. So I have shared here in that type of technical board, that type of committees, board of studies, examination. And apart from, dear friends, examination and board of studies, about that you all are aware about that. But certain other professional opportunity you can correlate with your practice domain. So that I would like to share with you all. For example, that is, we have examination committee. You can be over there like paper setter, examiner, observer, reviewer. So that is also, you can impanel over there. I have given in my each and every slide that link is also available. So you can refer that link. And also you are aware about that we have so many certificate and PQC courses are there. So apart from other professional opportunity related to courses which are relevant in your practice domain, but you can also be a faculty for that respective courses and paper setter or examiner. For example, so many courses are there: arbitration, forensic, DSA, DIRM, wealth management, concurrent audit, and so on. So that all type of certificate courses, apart from use in your day-to-day practice area. If you are in internal audit, so you have already, I'm sure, done that content audit certificate course. In your like for example in India, so you have maybe done in India certificate course for example arbitration, forensic. So you can be here also, you can provide your services to ICAI and honorarium. Already I have mentioned in these slides regarding now that is already changed. Minimum 3,000 rupees institute is paying for as a per hour for faculty for that certificate courses. And if you want to be like impanel as a paper setter or examiner or for development of MCQ questions, so you can connect that platform also, and you can visit an a particular relevant website related committee page. So 3 or 4 slides I am giving here regarding that. For example, in case of quality review board, so that is already for senior chartered accountant, you can impanel at quality review board, and generally honorarium is ranging up to 1 lakh to 1.5 lakh related to review of listed company. So if you are in practice and you are expert in auditing and accounting standard, so you can impanel over at here at quality review board. Next is our research committee. That is also very important committee. And if you are interested in that particular type of research related to industry specific, for example, in last so many years, you are providing services related to real estate. So you can develop your research paper related to real estate, industry specific, banking, insurance, which area you are serving. According that, you can also submit your research paper to research committee. So generally, I have mentioned here, depend on page wise, that minimum, for example, 100 page, that is 48,000 and more. So that is also good remunerative particular in that sense ki you're learning, earning, and plus you are providing services related to that area. And also we have international research award, doctor scholarship, generally 3-year scholarship, 50,000 monthly. Research committee is paying for that particular doctor scholarship scheme. And also I have mentioned in my this slide about link of that page. So you can visit that page and you can explore that type of particular opportunity. Then related to ICAI journal, you can also contribute in the form of sending article related to your area of interest. As per your expertise, you can send article, that is 5,000 rupees for per article for 2 or 3 pages article. Editorial board is paying this much amount. And I have mentioned that link also related to that. Then one important board, we have that financial reporting review board and tax audit quality review board. So dear member, you can impanel over there. If you will open that page related to financial reporting review board, for example, so you will get that link of impanelment. Just mentioning of your membership number and area of interest related to accounting and auditing standards. And one is taxation audit quality review board related to tax audit. So that review already institute is paying 20,000 per annual report. That is work of 2 or 3 hours, I would say, and you will get 3 structured CP hours related to that. So generally institute used to send more than 10 or 12 reports related to that. So 2 lakh, between 2 lakh or 3 lakh you can get through that as a reviewer if you impanel over there. So board of studies, all are aware about that. You can be over there. Faculty for video lecture also, you can join through that video lecture facility. We are giving generally 6,000 rupees per hour for recording of video lectures. Then you can send article to newsletter. And also one important thing about content development. So that content development part is also very important, because we have so many technical committees are there. For example, Sustainable Reporting Review Board. So regularly we are developing certain type of publication. For that, we are impaneling our chartered accountant only, and we are paying them for content development and also for review also. Because of updation of that existing publication, also you can be over there reviewer. So that is also some professional opportunity at our ICAI platform. And you all are aware about that review of study material also. So you can impanel at Board of Studies, then GMCS and IT lectures also as a faculty. You all are aware because you are from branch. So that is certain professional opportunity at capital market. We have other committees also, so you can explore all type of committee opportunity according to your area of interest and as per your expertise. So that is all about our committee page and like that. So you can be like content developer, faculty, paper writer, paper presenter. In audit committee, you can be auditor also, you can impanel over there. So that is certain number of technical committees are there, and you can opt in as per your area of interest. Again, I'm telling you, you can render your services. ASB, Accounting Standard Board, AASB, ESB, International Taxation, Internal Audit. We have also Government Accounting Committee, Valuation Board, Peer Review Board. So you can impanel as a peer reviewer also. So these all professional opportunity related to available at our ICAI platform. One important committee here I would like to mention about that, because one or two chartered accountant has already mentioned about that, what is the scope of proprietor. So in the field of outsourcing and consultancy and advisory, so we have one committee for development of international trade, service and WTO. So I would refer just 3 publications. In case of APO, one important publications, accounting process outsourcing and insight on major economics with US, UK, Middle East. So that is institute has compiled all professional opportunity with link with minimum requirement at this portal and in this publication. So dear friends, you can explore that. One is related to frequently asked question, specifically professional opportunity abroad. So that last one is also very good publication of ICAI, and country wise we have mentioned which type of service you can provide to in that particular relevant country. For example, in even African, Kenya, then Middle East, Dubai, then UK, US. So that is also in the form of advisory. Apart from APO, that consultancy and advisory also you can provide. So these 3 publications are very important. You can refer that publication. Now for professional development, we have also one important publication, because here I'm giving only link of so many publications and materials which are available on our ICAI platform. So you can refer it. You can select particular area and you can do R&D in that particular area, and how you will connect with that particular opportunity. That is most important. So publication of professional development committee is also there. Related to that, what I am sharing, that publication, I have given link also. So you can download that publication, Quick Insight on Professional Opportunity for Chartered Accountants. Specifically, PDC has compiled all type of opportunity which are available in domestic platform India and outside India. So that compilation, this publication also you can download. For example, I am giving certain type of opportunity which already has been mentioned in this publication. One, for example, Prevention of Money Laundering Act. So what should be the role of our chartered accountant? For example, as consultant, as the trusted partner of the government, you can provide, you can impanel over that particular platform. Then you can be in advisory services, conducting KYC audit also. Specifically, certain audit under PML Act also mandatory. For example, that 10B form. So that all type of certificate requirement we have compiled in that publication. So you can refer for each and every different opportunity. Apart from traditional audit, income tax, GST, ROC, apart from that core area of practice, you can explore other areas of practice with your traditional areas of practice. And we have particular certificate courses are also there related to that. For example, anti-money laundering, that certificate course already available under our Committee on Economic, Commercial Law and Income Economic Advisory. So, for example, I have taken one opportunity related to World Bank and Royal Audit of Bhutan. So, in India, you can impanel over there. There, so many projects are already conducting in our India also, in so many states. World Bank has certain projects. So, you can impanel over there at the World Bank projects also site. Then MSME segment, totally new segment, and we have committee on MSME and startup also. So at that platform, msme.government.in, certain type of compliance, due diligence, certificate requirement from ministry and industry side also, and as a consultant also. So this is also total different area, and we have certificate courses are also there. So you can develop in this area, you can develop that type of practice. In short, dear friends, I would say some emerging opportunity what we have compiled in that publication, specifically related to government scheme, public sector bank, private sector banks. We have MRA and MOU with other country also. So you will get all type of this type of material in our quick insight publication. So dear friends, I am audible.
Yes, madam. Yes, ma'am. You are audible.
Yeah, should I continue? Nobody is asking anything. So I thought just confirm from that.
No, ma'am.
Priti,
You are audible. Audible. We are
yeah,
here.
yeah.
We have
Ma'am,
just off our video
lot
as.
Lot of participants are asking for the PPT also.
Definitely, I will share. Right? Don't worry, because that is informative, right? Totally. So what I have compiled for you people only, na? So I will share that. So Priti has already mentioned about that. Ki so many opportunities are there. What I have shared that ICAI platform. Other opportunity we will discuss. Before that, we should think about it. Ki how do we find time for this new opportunity when our hands are full with our existing clientele? Again, Pareto principle 80-20. So you have to decide your priority according to our clientele, because at present traditional forms, that is, we should accept that facts about that. In present, we find that 80% of the client take 80% of our time and contributing on only 20% of our fees component. Second is related to while remaining 20% cliented towards 80% of our fee collection. So we can spare some time from 80% clientele category, and according that we can develop SOP related to that type of work, and we can distribute, we can divide our office. Specifically, we can prepare standard operating procedure for compliance work, because we entire our office work we can bifurcate, distribute in two segments. One is specifically related to compliance, government and regulatory. That is auto audits. We can say that on the basis of totally allotment and on the basis of our structure, proprietor, partnership firm, big partnership firm. According that you will get certain type of audit, government and other. But one important segment related to value added, so you should develop. As per my opinion, that segment also very important in the sense of fees. So, dear friends, thousands of chartered accountants provide similar services, and there are many other service providers promoting themselves and competing for similar market segment. Existing and potential clients will need to decide which firm they engage. In making this decision, they are more likely to be influenced by differences between practices than by similarity. So having a point of differentiation helps your practice stand out from other accounting firm, at least in the mind of clients. So different point of differentiation is most important. So firms often price their services in a similar way and may even brand themselves in a comparable way. Many firms also pride themselves on their professionalism, confidentiality, communication style, personality, how they are providing, they are serving their client, range of services, whether you have your own office manual is there or not, your product detail, your services detail, depth of specialization, you should consolidate at one place for developing your practice related to particular your value added services. Then most important about that, advisory services. So many places I have mentioned about consultancy, advisory. So dear friend, for tomorrow I would say advisory, consultancy, drafting also most important, because as we are observing that e-appeal, then e-tribunal, e-hearing. So for that also drafting is also very important. BPO, KPO, arbitration, because arbitration is also most important area after mediation, conciliation, alternate dispute resolution. So as being an individual, not in the basis of firm, you can develop certain type of area, depend on your expertise. So that is, selection is your interest. According that, you can select any particular area related to that particular field. So as Priti has already mentioned, what available platform we have: networking, merging, corporate form of practice. So just I would like to share, I will not share about networking, merging and other things. I will share about corporate form of practice. So that is available tool at ICAI platform. Apart from your practicing firm, you can also create your corporate LLP and company for specifically that is allowable under our CA Act and regulation under the section 2 clause 4. Certain type of consultancy you can provide parallel with your practicing chartered accountant firm, and that in that particular corporate form of practice, that company, you can be over there managing director, executive director, and you can involve over there with your practicing firm. Again, I am saying that. So that corporate form of practice really under ICAI platform, that is very good tool available. And here in my slides, I have mentioned all areas, norms related to corporate form of practice. Here I have mentioned about that all type of consultancy area. So you can explore that type of area in the form of management consultancy and other services. So many services in the form of consultancy and advisory you can provide through your corporate form of practice also. Even individual you can provide, and in corporate form also you can provide. And next is related, what I would like to share. We have last year launched CA Connect search engine portal. So you can upload your firm detail on CA Connect portal. That is our own search engine portal. Like we have that Upwork portal, Upwork, if you are aware about that Upwork, Urban Club. So that is certain restriction as per our code of ethics. So that also you can do.
I think मैडम का वापस से डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया. मैं कनेक्ट करता हूँ.
Sorry, again disconnect because of one call. So again, I'm sharing my screen.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, 2 or 3 screen left, slide left. So
Sure.
yeah.
Ma'am, also just cover that recent amendment as made by ICAI that you can do your empanelment on that government website, government marketing website.
That is James portal, na? So that is, we have already allowed our member also, because government will only take those people who are registered at GEM portal. So because of that, we have given permissions related to that. You can also upload, you can also use of that portal, GEM portal, because government will hire only through that portal. So because of that, we have given that relaxation to our chartered accountant.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that is CA Connect portal. So I would request all female who are here to just upload your detail on CA Connect portal. That is our own search engine portal. So you can use that. Oh my God. So that is audible, na? I'm audible?
Yes, madam.
Yeah. Just a minute. Really so sorry because you all are facing because of that. I'm trying because if any call come to because of that disconnection of that. So I was talking about CA Connect portal. So here you can mention your expertise according to your expertise area. So here each partner can mention their detail of expertise. For example, if they are expert in particular forensic area, so you can mention over here. If you are available on social media platform, so you can mention over here at CA Connect portal. And regulator and other outside people, they can get detail through CA Connect portal. So that is platform available on our own ICAI platform. So I would request member ki you can register over here because people will refer this CA Connect portal for hiring our chartered accountant. So that is also good area. And again, that how to get work, again I would request all member he comply with our code of conduct, and according that you can use advertisement, website and other areas related to marketing, propagating your services within that legal framework what is available on as per our code of ethics. Then you can also develop that in that particular area, how you are communicating and conveying to other people related to your services, how you are providing that particular type of services. So I have mentioned about that. So as such, really it is high time for Indian chartered accountants to grab the opportunities unfolding in the garb of challenges with the spirit of learn, unlearn and relearn in tune with times. So dear members, really I'm happy that so many chartered accountants are already there and who all are present here. So just I would convey my message. In our life, since there is no undo option in life, I believe you cannot be successful if you don't enjoy your work. Never compromise your happiness and success. Enjoy your life fully. For that, me time, passion is essential. According to your area, you select particular that area, because if you will not enjoy your work, so you will not continue that particular work. So passion is also most important. And also there are no shortcuts to hard work. Time management is always equally important. And specifically for young women chartered accountant, just imagine your professional life in chapters. Your career does not have to be your priority at all times, as you will go through different phases of life. So according that, you can set your priorities and goal. So this is some tips I would like to give you all. And specifically here, I would convey my deep sense of gratitude to NAVI Mumbai team, chairman and entire team for giving me this opportunity to interact you all. And I'm always available. And Priti is already there. I don't know she is there or not, but I would say really you can connect her, and she will also connect you so many professional opportunities which are available at ICAI platform. So again, I would I would like
there,
to
Kemisha madam, I'm there.
Great, because I have mentioned so many things about our ICAI only. So I'm mentioning your name because you are easily available. So you can connect
Perfect.
all people to that particular professional opportunity. And specifically, here I would say that what last year topic, choose to challenge your circumstances, your ability, your situation, and you will accomplish your true potential. So remember, a beautiful butterfly was once a caterpillar. So with this word, again, I am thankful to all of you, and over to our audience or our moderator. If any questions, I would like to happy to contribute in that sense.
Ma'am, all the participants have asked for the PPT. So I request participants, please put your questions in the question and answer tab. If anybody have any question.
Because I think that is my impression that so many informations are available on our ICAI portal regarding professional opportunity in case of India also and global also. So just I would request all participants to go through that our portal, that respective committees. So you will get informations related to APO, consultancy, advisory, and other domestic professional opportunity, PSUs, banking, and if and even you can visit that our PDC knowledge portal also. In that, NABARD related, NBFC related, and other impanel related information you can get through that portal. So just I would request ki just download all type of material and go through that, and then after that you can convert that opportunity in real sense. So that is my suggestion.
Sir, ma'am, Sapna is asking, she want to apply for reviewer.
I'm not able to see, so just if you can.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, Sapna is asking, she want to apply for reviewer.
Yeah. So I have given that link in my PPT also, and she can directly impanel through that page, because when you visit our ICAI website, so you can get detail of that relevant committee. For example, she want to be reviewer as Financial Reporting Review Board, Tax Audit Quality Review Board. For related committee page, she can that visit that particular page. So she will get detail. Otherwise, me or Priti also can share that detail.
Okay. Ma'am, R. Joshi ji is asking, what is the best way to approach different ICAI committees for respective committee related work opportunity?
So you can visit that particular page of each and every committee has their own page, and there they have mentioned about the requirement of content developer, reviewer, and resource person, technical reviewer. So you can get detail through, for example, Sustainable Reporting Review Board. They are also under process of developing certain type of publications related to, for example, today's workshops, gender equality. So SDG 5. So we are also under process of that. So you can apply over there. You can send mail to secretary also regarding that.
There is one more question. Okay, so Sapna is thanking you, ma'am. And I think all the questions are answered. Anybody have any question? Or we can go ahead?
I think we can go ahead.
Okay. So now I would like to invite CA Nilesh Bajaj ji, Secretary of NAVI Mumbai branch, for giving a formal vote of thanks. Over to you, Nilesh ji.
Good evening, everyone. I'm CA Nilesh Bajaj, NAVI Mumbai branch secretary. And first of all, I would like to congratulate each woman member on the occasion of International Women's Day. We recognize your contribution to the society, to the social cause, as well as the professional cause. I would like to thank CA Kemisha Soni ji, who had very, as per her name, beautifully explained about the various opportunities to specifically for the women members, and also which are available to all the CAs from and which the CA Institute has been working from. Many of us don't know about these opportunities, and normally we ask what the institute is doing. So today we got an eye opener as to so many things the institute is doing for all our professional as well as the CAs in the community. So I thank Kemisha ji to give such a good presentation, and she will be sharing the slide with us, so which will be very useful to all of us. So
sure, I will share. Thank you. I will share with Chairman. Yeah.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Nilesh, Abhishek, excellent. Congratulations.
Yes, madam. It's a precision certificate on behalf of our branch to Kemisha ma'am, to you, ma'am. Thank you very much for your time. I also thanks Priti Savla madam, Sanjay Nikam sir for giving your valuable time, and to entire committee. Especially thanks to Poonam, Archana madam and Ranga madam. Thank you everyone.